कन्यमनो विष्णुं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वपदान्तिक नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिने नमामि नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादिपाश्चात्यदेशतात् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So what, just a quick revision. What was the verse number 1 we discussed? Anybody can chant, anybody can unmute.
Hare Krishna. Vacho vegam manasa krodha vegam jivva vegam udara prastha vegam etan veganyo vishayeta dhiraha sarvam apimam prithvim sashishyat.
Yes. So what does that mean?
One who can control the urge of anger, mind, tongue, genitals, and belly can make disciples all over the world. It's a
Yes.
quality of a spiritual master.
Yeah. So we saw that, and then what else we saw? The second sloka was Atyahara Prayasasya, right?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes,
Atyahara Prayasasya Prajalpo Niyamagraha Janasangascha Lolamcha Saptadir Bhakti Vinasyati Sadvidhir Bhakti Vinasyati Mataji.
So the 6 things which destroy bhakti. Yes, Manasi Mataji, what is the next one? Utsaha Nishya Dhairya.
Yes, Mataji. Utsaha Nishtaya Dhairya Tat Karma Pravartanat Sangatyagat Sato Vritte Shadbhid Bhakti Prasidhyati.
The 6 things which help us to increase bhakti or favorable. So we saw the controlling the 6 urges by Krishna consciousness, 6 favorable and 6 unfavorable. Okay, anybody else who knows that's the loving exchange? Yes, Ankita Mataji.
Sorry, Mataji, I was ready for the 4th sloka.
Yeah, 4th only. The loving exchange between devotees.
Yes. Dadati prati grahanati bhuryam akhyati prachati bhunkte bhojayate chaiva sadvidham priti lakshanam.
Yes, Nirguna Ishada Mataji. So what is the 6 exchanges? What are the 6 things we should exchange with devotees?
We should have the, like, giving charity to the devotees, accepting
gift. Yeah. Tell us gift. Yes, then giving gift to devotees, accepting gifts from devotees,
opening mind from them about the confidential service.
Yes, and
honoring prasadam and feeding them.
Yes, so dadadi pradigrihnadi guhyamakadi prachadi bhunkte bhojade sheva shadvita priti lakshanam dadadi pradigrihnadi. Giving charity, we can give as gifts, and guhyamakadi is revealing our mind confidentially and hearing from them and honoring prasad. So giving charity to devotees, accepting from them, then opening one's mind, inquiring about them, confidential service, honoring prasadam, and feeding devotees with prasad. So these are the 6 loving exchange between devotees. Okay, so we finished that. So today we'll do Group 5. Okay, anybody likes to chant? Yes, Supriti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Krishne tiyasya giritam manasadriyeta dikshasti chet pranatibhishcha bhajatam isham shushrusaya bhajana vignam ananyamanya nindadi shunya rudami psita sangalabhya.
Okay, read the translation, Mataji.
One should mentally honor the devotee who chants the holy name of Lord Krishna. One should offer humble obeisances to the devotee who has undergone spiritual initiation, Diksha, and is engaged in worshipping the deity. And one should associate with and faithfully serve that pure devotee who is advanced in undeviated devotional service and whose heart is completely devoid of the propensity to criticize others. Hare Krishna.
બીજું કશું આપો ને મને પાણી આપો ને
शुभ भाई माता जी, आपको राम रक्षा स्त्रोत का चाहिए लिंक?
You send me, no? Mataji.
I will send you the link of Ram Raksha Stotr that is also held every month by Gita Parivar.
Oh, okay, Mataji.
When it comes, I'll send you.
Okay,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna,
Thank you
Mataji,
so
we
much.
should only discuss about ISKCON in this classes. Hare Krishna.
Okay,
Sorry,
Hare Krishna.
sorry, please only we can discuss about ISKCON Mangaluru programs.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I think Aishwarya Mataji is having some network issues, so we'll wait for some time till Aishwarya Mataji reconnects. Then Aishwarya Mataji will continue. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, is it possible to read the purport then till Mataji joins?
Yes, Mataji, you can.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Manasi Mataji, I want to know the marks for written exam of NOD. Is it possible to know the marks, Mataji?
I'm not sure, Mataji, because Aishwarya Mataji showed it at the start of the class, Mataji.
Mataji, what's your name? I'll tell you. I have taken a screenshot.
No, it's not for Shloka exam, Mataji. Written exam.
Written and Shloka exam marks are told together.
Oh, okay, Mataji.
Your name?
Saroja, I have seen Mataji. 57, I
So
think.
I'll just tell you. I have taken the screenshot.
The scores which were shared today was only for Shloka, no?
Next to that
No,
NOD
no,
mark.
both Mataji, writing and Shloka, both it was there.
Total was 10 marks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shloka is out of 10.
And written?
Mataji
Written
also
is out
my
of 60. Out
Sarvanandini
of
Padma
60.
Devi Dasi.
Saroj Mataji, 8 out of 57. 57 in written and 8 in Shloka. That was for 10 marks. 8 out
Mataji
of 10.
Sarvanandini.
And
Written is
57
for how
in
much,
the written.
Written is for 100 or 60?
I think 60. And 30 is for that open book assessment.
Yes, Mataji. Krishna,
Mataji
thank you.
Sarvanandini Padma Devi Dasi.
What name?
Sarvanandini Padma Devi Dasi.
I'll just tell.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, actually your name na that Padmani Devi Dasi Mataji, आपका नाम ना सबसे नीचे में होगा, वो वाला स्क्रीनशॉट में नहीं आया, वो ऊपर का आया है सारा. So
What name, Mataji? Let me check also.
8/58.
Let me also check. I want to take. I also take.
8/58.
Okay.
Sorry?
8 and 58.
8/58.
Out of
Your Shloka exam marks is 8 out of 10 and the exam marks is 58 out of 60.
Oh,
Can you tell about
thank you.
Anita?
Thanks a lot, Mataji.
Can you tell about for me, Anita?
Anita Mataji. Just a second. Huh?
8/58 only. Okay, Mataji, thank you.
Anita 7.
7.
Neeraja Mataji, would you like to sing some kirtan?
Yes, Mataji.
Yeah, until Mataji joins.
Yeah. Yes, Mataji. 1 second, Mataji.
Yeah, some small kirtan.
Yeah, small only, Mataji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, I had some network problem.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Mataji, can I sing Vrindavan Dham Nirala?
Mataji joined that. So.
Hare Krishna everyone. Can you hear me? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Mataji.
The fifth sloka says about one should mentally honor a devotee who chants the holy name, offer. Okay, so who are these that chanting the holy name, and then obeisances to those who have undergone spiritual initiation, and one okay. So who is this chanting the holy name?
Neophyte devotee.
Kanishta Adhikari.
Yes,
Kanishta
Kanishta Adhikari.
Adhikaris.
So when you see Kanishta Adhikaris, neophyte devotees, we should mentally honor them. Okay, mentally honor them. In the sense, we have to respect them, not offend them completely. But yes, mentally we should be honoring them. And we should pay obeisances to a devotee who has undergone diksha or spiritual initiation. So that has to be done. Like when somebody is, that is Madhyama Adhikari again, like somebody undergoing. But yes, in a category wise, yes, they are also neophytes, but then at least they've gone one step ahead in the sense they've taken the shelter of a guru or they have undergone spiritual initiation or diksha and is engaged in worshipping the deity. And one should associate with and faithfully serve the pure devotees. That is Uttamadhikaris. Okay. So for Uttamadhikaris, we should associate and faithfully serve them. And whose heart is completely devoid of propensity to criticize others. So these are the three ways we should. These are the Vaishnava etiquette, or this is how we respect these devotees. Okay. So one is to mentally honor them, and the other one is to pay obeisances, and the last one is to associate with them and serve the pure devotees who are advanced in undeviated devotional service. Okay, and whose heart is completely devoid of propensity to criticize others. So who is a Vaishnava? You can raise a digital hand. Who's a Vaishnava? Or who's a devotee that way? Is Jyoti Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji, Sadar Pranam. Mataji, Vaishnava is a person who worships Lord Vishnu.
Okay, Neeraja Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, same thing.
Devotee
even.
Same thing. Malasi
Yes.
Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, a devotee is one who worships Lord Krishna with chanting and following the 4 regulative principles.
Okay, Lakshmi Mataji.
Mataji, who has got initiation from the spiritual master to chant.
Okay, Anjan Mataji. Yeah.
Mataji, who, the devotee who doesn't forget and even a second about Krishna, who
Okay,
always
make it
remembers.
short. Make it short. Yeah. Okay, Sridevi Mataji. Keep it short. Shubhamai Mataji, Sridevi Mataji.
Whoever chants Krishna's name and even once.
Okay. Pravina
Who
Mataji.
have taken,
Yes,
who chants always the
one
name.
a person who is able to look at everyone with an equal eye, with a jnana chakshu, and is compassionate with everyone.
Okay. Shubhamai Mataji, what was it? Continuously chant.
Yes, who continuously
Okay.
chants the holy name of the Lord.
Sarvanindini Mataji. Yeah.
Mataji, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said at least whoever chants at least once also in a day is a
Yes.
Vaishnava.
Yes. Sunita Mataji.
Who is not interested in blaspheming any other devotee. Mataji.
Okay. So all of you are right. But all of you are wrong in one sense. You didn't tell the different types of Vaishnavas. Like when Mahaprabhu went to Kulinda Grama, I think it was, just correct me if I'm wrong, some village he went. First time when he went, Mahaprabhu said one advice. Prabhu kahe Vaishnav seva nama sankirtan dui kar Shri kripave Krishnera charan. Prabhu kahe Vaishnav seva nama sankirtan. So Mahaprabhu said 2 things you have to do. Vaishnav seva and nama sankirtan. Nama sankirtan they were anyway doing. They were all chanting. Now Vaishnav seva, how to do Vaishnav seva? First you should know who's a Vaishnava or who's a devotee. So when they asked Mahaprabhu, who's a Vaishnava or who's a devotee? So Mahaprabhu said, as Sarvanindi Mataji says, anybody who chants the Hare Krishna even once is a devotee. Mataji said once in a day. No, once in any day. Like once in a year or in a life. So it's a devotee. That's what Mahaprabhu said. So he went. Mahaprabhu went after that. And after a few months, he came back to the same village again. And the same villagers asked the same question. Who's a Vaishnava or a devotee? Because they didn't understand. Anybody chants Hare Krishna even once is a devotee. So again they asked. So second time Mahaprabhu said, anybody who continuously chant Hare Krishna is a Vaishnava. So they started seeing, continuously chant, okay, they chant 16 rounds or 4 rounds or whatever rounds you have every day. That's a Vaishnava. So they thought, okay, is that a Vaishnava? Then third time when Mahaprabhu came, they asked the same question and Mahaprabhu said, just by looking somebody, you feel like chanting. He is a Vaishnava. So then they got confused. Anybody who chant Hare Krishna even once is a Vaishnava, who continuously chant is a Vaishnava, and just by looking them, you feel like chanting is a Vaishnava. So what is Mahaprabhu talking about?
Uttamadhikari.
No,
Krishna, Madhyama, and Uttamadhikari.
Yeah, Kanishta, Madhyama, and Uttama, right? So Mahaprabhu was saying that anybody who chants Hare Krishna even once is a devotee in the sense it's a Kanishta. Anybody who continuously chant, that's a Madhyama. And just by looking somebody, as Sharmila Mother says, Uttamadhikari, just by looking, that's why we go, no, when Guru Maharaj comes, when the Prabhupada's disciples come, we just go to meet them. Just by looking them, our devotion increases because they have Krishna in them. And just by their moment association, Lavamatta Sadhu Sangha. So just by looking, that's an Uttamadhikari. So 3 types of devotees have been explained as Kanishta, Madhyama, and Uttama by Mahaprabhu. And Mahaprabhu says, so just a Kanishta, we can mentally honor them, but somebody who have taken Diksha, we should definitely pay obeisances. And somebody is a pure devotee Vaishnava, we should associate with them and serve them, faithfully serve the pure devotees. Okay. Yes, Mataji, like to chant. Anybody like to chant the next sloka?
Mataji, can I chant?
Sudha Mataji, yeah.
दृष्टै स्वभावजनिते वपुषश्च दोषै न प्राकृतत्वम् इह भक्तजनस्य पश्येत् गंगाबसां न खलु बुद्बुदपेन पंकै ब्रह्माद्रवत्वम् अपगच्छति नीरधर्मै.
Manasi Mataji, can you read the translation?
Yes, Mataji. Being situated in his original Krishna conscious position, a pure devotee does not identify with the body. Such a devotee should not be seen from a materialistic point of view. Indeed, one should overlook a devotee having a body born in a low family, a body with a bad complexion, a deformed body, or a diseased or infirm body. According to ordinary vision, such imperfections may seem prominent in the body of a pure devotee, but despite such seeming defects, the body of a pure devotee cannot be polluted. It's exactly like the water of the Ganges, which sometimes during the rainy season are full of bubbles, foam and mud. The Ganges waters do not become polluted. Those who are advanced in spiritual understanding will bathe in the Ganges without considering the condition of the water. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So those who have gone to Mayapur or Vrindavan, you'll see how Yamuna or Ganges has been polluted, like so much of waste being thrown and bubbles and foams. So once we were in Kartik month, and we were going for Vrindavan Parikrama, and all of us want to take a dip in Yamuna. So many people were catching a boat and going to the other side of Yamuna, because the other side of Yamuna, the water is very clear. Because this side, everyone uses it to bathe and so many other things, that was getting polluted. And many went to the boat and to the other side in this crystal clear water. And they were taking a dip there. But then some nice pure Vaishnavas or senior Vaishnavas came and they were telling us, why should we go across? Yamuna or Ganges will never get purified. Our external eyes, it looks like that. So they all told us to take a dip there only. It's okay. Some mud was there, some kind of dirt was there, but that's fine. It will purify us. So it is saying that how the Ganges water, everything in rainy season, it looks very this thing, but then it looks polluted. But advanced devotee, definitely, he will not see all these pollutions, right? So in the same way, a pure devotee is not identified with the body. Okay, so he doesn't see in a materialistic point of view, and you should not discriminate a Vaishnava like a bad complexion or deformed body or a diseased body. Sometimes we say American Vaishnava, Australian, African Vaishnavas, but actually we should not say that because Vaishnavera Jati Buddhi, we should not discriminate a Vaishnava based on the body or caste or creed or whatever they are coming from. Okay, so in that way, otherwise it is considered to be an offense. Vaishnava Aparad, if we consider devotees like that, because they are all Krishna's part and parcel. So we should not, like similarly of the Ganges. So whoever goes to Ganges, what happens? All our sins are washed away, right? Then what will happen to the Ganges or Yamuna? How does it get purified later then? Every one of us go and take a dip and all our sins are gone. Yes, Shubhamai Mataji?
Yes, when the Vaishnavas, the pure devotees come and take bath there, that way the Yamuna river gets purified.
Yeah, so even the impurity of the Yamuna or Ganges also get purified by pure Vaishnavas taking a dip. So yes, so that's why it's very important to take a dip in the Yamuna or Ganges, because it will purify us. And pure devotees will definitely purify us. And it says Tirthi Kurvanti Tirthani, which wherever a pure devotee goes, it becomes Tirtha. It becomes like place of pilgrimage, and that place is very pious. Yes, Saravandari Mataji? Hare Krishna. You have network problem.
Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Mataji, it is too much of network issue with Mataji. Mataji, it is said that the purest of the purest devotee, when they take a dip, the water, the Mother Ganga will become pure, and and if we devotee, we when we make it soiled, or when we make it dirty, the purest of the purest devotee, once they are taking a dip, it will become Shuddha.
Yeah, that's what Mataji said. Shubha, my Mataji also said the same thing. Yes. So here it is given Sagunan Samatitaitan. So not seeing a pure devotee from a materialistic point of view. Unless one is actually a devotee, he cannot see another devotee perfectly. So no one should criticize the bodily defect of a pure devotee. No, so and if there are such defects, they should be overlooked. What should be taken into account is spiritual master's main. So what is devotional service? So main business of the spiritual master is to spread devotional service and pure service to the Supreme Lord. So if we consider the bodily defect of a Vaishnava, we should understand we are committing an offense at the lotus feet of a Vaishnava. So it's like a mad elephant you can see in the picture, uprooting the trees. Hati Mata, right? Yadi Vaishnava aparadha kare Hati Mata. So an offense at the lotus feet of a Vaishnava is a serious offense, and indeed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has described it as Hati Mata, the mad elephant offense. So you should know this. It's also a Bhakti Shastri point of question. So about the mad elephant or the Hati Mata. A mad elephant can create a disaster, especially when there's a nicely trimmed garden. But one should therefore be very careful not to do Vaishnava offense and uproot your Bhakti Lada beach, because it's very slowly growing, no? Everyone's Bhakti Lada beach is like some, at least mine. So it's very slowly it's growing. It's not fructifying, or it didn't even pierce the material world and go. So it should go to the spiritual world, take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet and fructify, and flowers should come. When will that happen? So before that, we do have Vaishnava Para, it becomes Hati Mata. The best thing is to ask forgiveness from that Vaishnava. So even if after asking forgiveness, the Vaishnava doesn't forgive you, then that is their problem. That is their offense. To not forgive a Vaishnava who asked offenses means forgiveness. So the breakout room question is, we'll have a short breakout room because I have to do one more sloka dealing with the Vaishnava. So 5 minutes. Ways in which an ISKCON devotee may be viewed from a materialistic point of view. What is the consequence of viewing devotees from a materialistic point of view? And ways of such viewing, how it can be avoided. Like, how do you see devotees in a materialistic point of view? That's the question. So we have 2 more slides to do. We'll do it. So we'll just finish this breakout room and come. Okay. So the question is, what are the ways in which devotees are seen in the materialistic point of view, and what is the consequences of it, and how do you avoid such viewing? It can be avoided. So these are the questions. So please go to the breakout room and come back.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Are we in a meeting room? I don't think I was able to join the meeting room.
Which room, Mataji?
Is it the meeting room, Mataji, or I'm in the main room?
Hemo Mataji. Yeah, you can go to breakout room.
Okay, thank you,
Anjan
Mataji.
Mataji. What about others? Lipsa Mataji, Sridhara Mataji, and Sharda Mataji. Okay, all the co-hosts, please post the attendance link. I've opened the chat to all. Okay. So by the time you fill attendance, I'll do that. Okay, about the 5 and 6 objectives. Okay, so we understood about the 3 categories of devotees, right? With reference to verse text 5, and the process of Diksha with reference to the relevant Sanskrit word, and also empowered Vaishnava. Okay, so we'll see empowered Vaishnava means somebody who's been empowered by Krishna to do the service. Krishna Shakti Vina Nahi Tara Pravartan, it is said. Krishna Shakti Vina. It is said when Krishna gives you some service, he will empower us with that service. And so we should know we are just an instrument and we are not the real doer. And also we saw the ways a devotee can personally associate with each other, right? And the 3 ways of association. And also we saw how we should be careful to accept an Uttama Adhikari as a spiritual master. And Shastra Chakshus, the attitude towards developing empowered Vaishnava, that is example of inappropriate attitudes towards seeing the external feature of the devotee. We should not see the devotee's caste, creed, color, body defects and all that. And we should see Vaishnava as part and parcel of Krishna. Okay. Okay, so there is dealing with an empowered Vaishnava. It's offensive to try to give advice to an empowered Vaishnava or to correct a Vaishnava. It's offensive to try to give him advice or to correct him. One can distinguish between a neophyte Vaishnava and an advanced Vaishnava by their activities. The advanced Vaishnava is always situated as the spiritual master, and neophyte is always considered as the disciple. The spiritual master must not be subjected to the advice of a disciple, nor should a spiritual master be obliged to take instructions from those who are not his disciples. Okay, like Jagadananda Pandit in Gaur Leela advised Sri Sanatana Goswami, and Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very angry at Jagadananda for this and chastised him. Okay, because Sanatana Goswami is Radhi Manjari, right? And Jagadananda actually advised Sanatana Goswami. It's not posted, it's posted. Attendance is posted. Okay. Yeah. So empowered Vaishnava, senior Vaishnava, we should not offend them or we should not try to correct them. There is also another place where we know that how Jiva Goswami also tried to correct and Rupa Goswami stopped him from doing that. No, so we should not do that. So Krishna Shakti Vina, that it says that Chaitanya Charitamrita says, then when Madhya Leela. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is advising Rupa Goswami for 10 days about Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. He says the Bhakti Rasamrita is like a Sindhu, but I know only a Bindu. I'll just explain you a drop of it. And he starts explaining the advice to Rupa Goswami. And in that way, in that place, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that he personally entered Rupa Goswami's heart to empower him to write Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. So this is how Krishna does the Buddhi Yogam. So to empower Vaishnava, actually Prabhupada is an empowered Vaishnava. Otherwise, how will we be able to start ISKCON all over the world? Okay. Thursday batch link is posted, right? Just see above message.
Yeah, twice.
It's posted. It's posted.
Twice it is posted. Yeah. Please don't ask again and again. It's posted.
No, Mataji, it is not we are not able to scroll it down and we can't see that, Mataji. That's why I've been trying that, Mataji.
How come? You have to keep scrolling, then only it will come up, the old message. Okay. All the batches have been posted. See, please scroll again and see. Monday batch, Shraddha Mataji have given. Okay. So we'll go to the breakout room discussion by then. Yeah, the room number 1, who's representing? Hare Krishna. Purashri Mataji, Jyoti Mataji, Lavanya Mataji, Neeraja Mataji. Yeah,
Yes,
Jyoti
Mataji.
Mataji.
Mataji, like we discussed, Hare Krishna, Sadar Pranam, we discussed that Pravina Mataji said that many people, they have a misconception that ISKCON is for materialistic people who are very financially rich and they pay huge donations. So people owing to this misconception, they are blinded. They cannot see the beauty of ISKCON. They cannot see that the teachings they are conveying, their purpose, the mission and all. And so they view it from their own angle. And it can be overcome only once the teachings are delivered. And she said that many people look at ISKCON as a cult. And then Shrida Mataji said that people are unable to understand Krishna conscious movement and they go for Samanya Bhakti, like visiting a temple and taking prasadam. But they are unable to understand that Prabhupada's mission. That Prabhupada's mission was to take people back to Godhead, to make them realize that Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead and we are the servitors. We are not the proprietors. So they're unable to understand that. And Shubhamai Mataji said that people have a misconception that ISKCON gets money from abroad and there are outsiders, foreigners who are running it. So they are unable to understand the purpose and the motive of ISKCON. So it can be eradicated. They view it with their own materialistic angle, and it can be eradicated only by imparting proper knowledge. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Room number 2. Room number 3, 4.
Hare Krishna Mataji, room number 3. Mataji, from my very personal experience and from the chat we've had in the breakout room, there are very strong points that we gathered. Number one, the materialistic from material point of view, people see ISKCON as a corporate house which has a model of profit sharing business. Number one. Second, people who a little bit understand ISKCON, they treat the entire scenario as very difficult to be approached because of its restrictions and too tough to follow. And there is a huge ignorance, there huge level of ignorance about ISKCON, why one should follow. And just last year I was mentioning, there was a interaction with a surgeon. My husband was hospitalized, and the surgeon, he became so angry looking at my tilak that he says, this is a complete Hindu jihad you have involved yourself in, because his family member, a boy, was in Pune ISKCON, and he refused to get married, and he was drawing a salary of 1 crore, and he said, you are helping others and you can get such helps for yourself. So he was brainwashing me. So actually people see ISKCON as an institution who brainwashes people, especially young boys, and the families are left alone at that a certain age of time. So this is basically what my personal experiences go by and the discussions we had in the breakout room. And the best way to avoid these things, basically not to avoid, one has to manage these things very intelligently. People do not know the importance of sampradayas. Basically, walking away from the situation is definitely a solution, but we gradually, in my personal surroundings and environment, I try to teach people and educate them about the sampradaya that one should follow, because if person doesn't knows about the sampradaya following, they actually fall bait to the bogus gurus that are basically everywhere across the globe. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. About brainwashing, Prabhupada said the same thing. When people said, oh, you're ISKCON brainwashing, Prabhupada said, yes, we are washing the brain. We are washing the diseased brain. So we have heard that so many times. Okay, so that's, yeah. So that's a misconception about ISKCON, about being materialistic and all that. But once we come here, we know like how things are. Yes, some places I've seen like some kind of things, differentiation things happening. That's okay. That's all. Some kind of small internal issues and all that, but we just have to neglect all that. Prabhupada have never done all that. Nowadays, as days goes by, some kind of leadership and things happens, but we can't help it. So we just tolerate that and move on. Okay, so what else to add? I think room number 2. Nobody spoke from 2 and 3. Or 3 is Ankita Mataji. Okay,
Yes,
4.
you just done.
4 and 5.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes.
Room number 4 is like viewing the ISKCON like internet devotees from materialistic point of view. It's like misunderstanding their beliefs, and devotees may be seen like impractical, and then judging their lifestyle. Like devotees often follow a strict lifestyle that includes vegetarianism and intoxication and dedicating significant time, chanting and everything, and then viewing them as isolated. Like devotees sometimes dedication to spiritual practice, and devotees may be seen like disconnected from mainstream and associating them with fanaticism. Like some people may perceive devotees as fanatical due to their visible and vocal devotion. And consequences of like viewing devotees like materialistically, their lack of understanding, misunderstanding with their beliefs, and then social alienation, like viewing devotees as a different and strange, can lead to social isolation. And prejudice and bias, like materialistic views, can perpetuate, like they misjudge like ISKCON devotees, and then loss of opportunity for learning. Materialistic people will see like one learning is about spiritual is like not in good practice. And then avoiding materialistic views, like they are educate yourself. They are telling, deeper and deeper we are going in ISKCON, we can learn more things and engage in open-minded conversation. We talk to devotees. We can talk, we can ask questions, respect them, how to be live in the life, and focus how we have to do. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So room number 5 and 2. 5, will you be ready from 5?
Mataji, I don't remember my room number. Sorry.
Supriti Mataji is from 2. You can speak.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna. In our meeting room, we discussed that all the materialistic people see the ISKCON devotees on a body platform only, and they forget the actual thing is they are doubting according to the will of the Lord, and they forget the most important point, and they are losing the very good chance of associating with them. And one more thing, what we get to hear about ISKCON is the moment the ISKCON, we start following ISKCON, the other people feel like we have lost the path, and we are no more following with them. They don't go for demigod worshipping thing. They don't go to other temples. Only they follow Vishnu temple, Krishna temple. And they have a faith that they will stop worshipping all other gods, irrespective thing. And we are disrespectful to them by doing that. But we know that it's not the case. We are respectful to everybody. So in that way, there is a misconception. And also, there is one more misconception, Mataji, that they feel like if you go to ISKCON, they'll take away all the wealth. That is what one of my friends was telling. Why are you going there? They'll take away all of the wealth. And also she was telling like they will convert people. They don't let to follow their own religion in that way. There was a talk, Mataji. And rest, how could we avoid and why should we avoid? We discussed in the room saying that with a bird in a cage, Mataji, if we listen to all this materialistic view and we lose the way of feeding our soul, like there is a bird in the cage, and if we forget to feed the bird in the cage, then definitely the bird will die one day. In the similar way, if we don't feed the soul with all the happiness what we get through ISKCON, and definitely the soul with us is not at all fulfilled and satisfied. Hare Krishna, Mataji. If you have missed anything, please add on, Mataji, from group number 2.
Yeah, Hare Krishna. So they say that why Krishna needs your money? Krishna is so rich, and they need your money. So the question to be asked is, it's not your money either. It's Krishna's. So it's not. It's used in his service. And the more you give to Krishna, the more you get it. That they don't know. So they think that, oh, I'll save. But then you see like how devotees are. So they are using the Lakshmi in Narayana's service. And like sometimes they say, oh, why big temples for the Lord and that this. But have you imagined, like we all might die, but this temple will remain. And so many future generations will take advantage of this. So at least for next 10,000 years, as Bhagavatam says, all these temples and books, everything is going to be there. So what if we ourselves get reborn as devotees and we can start from where we stopped? So definitely whatever we do in Krishna service, it's never a loss, but they don't know it. Just, some kind of fake news in YouTube or something, somebody does something, a demonic mentality. Everyone follows that and everyone has that impression, or some small thing happened. They don't know, to some brahmacharis joining full-time devotees, leaving their profession and everything. So all this is taken like in a misunderstanding way. Okay. I think room number 5 have not spoken yet. Deval Mataji, Dipali Mataji, Kanchan Mataji, Manasi Mataji, Devi Mataji, Sunita Mataji, Dinnath Prabhu. Yes. Nobody is ready. Yes, Mansi.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, whatever we have discussed, I'll just summarize it. So we discussed first of all that the ways in which like the people think of ISKCON devotees from a materialistic point of view. So they say that like Srila Prabhupada used to travel by plane to go to different parts of the world and to construct the temples to spread Krishna consciousness. So people say that, oh, Krishna, Srila Prabhupada was roaming here and there and wasting money. Why to do that? So, but he was doing it for the right cause. He was doing it for the upliftment of Krishna consciousness. Secondly, people think that ISKCON is doing a business in the name of Krishna consciousness. Like some other devotees also said that they will take away our wealth. They are keep on asking for donations, but we don't understand that everything requires money. Like constructing temples, propagating Krishna consciousness, it all requires money, and we should always try to support whoever is doing whoever is doing the right thing for the right cause. And then the third thing, it's the most common. People say that ISKCON devotees, they disrespect the other gods like Durga Mata, Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma, but they don't understand that anyway Lord Krishna is the supreme Lord and all others are the servitors of the Lord. Ekale Ishwara Krishna Arasava Bhritya. Even our Shastras say, but still they don't believe. They say, oh, Krishna, Shastras say that Shiva is big or Durga is big, but no, they don't read the Shastras, and they blaspheme the devotees who are doing the right things according to the Shastras. Then the consequences faced while we do these kind of things. The consequences are like in Sanatan Dharma, many people keep fighting like mine is big, my concept is the greatest. They don't understand that unless we remain together, unless we like follow whatever we are following, but what we should do is we should remain together. We should not think that this is great, that is great. We should see what is in the Shastras. We should believe in whatever we think is the right, and it doesn't mean that we are we are not following the acharyas or the Shastras. If it is written in the Shastras, if the acharyas say it and if we think it is right, we should follow it, and we should not fight with other people. We should try to explain that this is right, this is from the Shastras, but we should not think. Otherwise, we would face the consequences, and our Krishna consciousness will also not sustain, or any other person will also not be able to come into this wonderful movement because of our materialistic point of view to the right cause itself. Then the ways such viewing can be avoided, we should always see something good in every person, because a coin always has two sides. Similarly, a person also has two qualities, good and bad qualities. If we see the good qualities, we will always avoid the materialistic point of view, and we will not see the bad inside them. And in this way, we will, if we are not following also, we should not disrespect anyone, and first we should even check, like if they are saying something, we should see that thing, like if it's proper, if it's bona fide, and if it's not any false propagation, and if we are confirmed, then we cannot think of the materialistic point of view, and then we can avoid it in such a way. Hare Krishna Mataji, this is what we discussed in.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, some network issue, voice was not clear. Okay, Hare Krishna everyone. So I think we can stop here. If anything more to add, or we can stop.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes,
From room number 2, Mataji, I just want to add.
Yes.
Now, one more point, Mataji. A pure devotee does not see on the bodily platform, Mataji. And a pure devotee is not contaminated also by the bodily whatever deformities or anything, Mataji. Like the analogy of a Ganges water, even in the rainy season, when it is completely filled with mud bubbles and so many things, dirty things also, the quality of the Ganges water or the purity is not contaminated. They even then also the people go and get themselves sanctified by taking a dip in the water, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam.
Yes,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Yeah, Mataji, I missed the link, Mataji, for the attendance.
100 times it was posted, Mataji. How can you miss it? So many times. I told you only once it will be posted. So many times it was posted. See the chat. So, okay, I think we can close here. Nothing to add.